Next factor which affects the rate of photosynthesis is availability of carbon dioxide. We know that the current level of gases in atmosphere is carbon dioxide is 0.036%, amount of oxygen is nearly 20%, and amount of nitrogen nearly it is 80%. The level of carbon dioxide is very low as compared to the other gases, and the photosynthetic response of C3 and C4 plant available to carbon dioxide concentration is also variable. यानी C3 और C4 plants जो है they respond differently to the availability of carbon dioxide concentration. C3 plants में rate of photosynthesis increases up to the carbon dioxide concentration if carbon dioxide concentration is up to 500 parts per million. क्यों? Because ज़्यादा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड होगी, more will be the amount of carbon dioxide, more it will combine with Rubisco, and more will be the C3 cycle, more reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. But reduced photorespiration will take place due to more available carbon dioxide to Rubisco. ठीक है? Whereas in C4 plants में rate of photosynthesis increases with the increase in carbon dioxide concentration, but C4 plants they attain saturation level at a lower carbon dioxide concentration, that is 360 parts per million. It is expected that by the end of 2020 कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की कंसंट्रेशन कितनी हो जाएगी एटमॉस्फेयर में? 600 पार्ट्स पर मिलियन. तो उससे C3 प्लांट जो हैं दे विल बी मोर बेनिफिटेड एज कंपेयर्ड टू द C4 प्लांट्स. सो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कंसंट्रेशन देखें, एटमॉस्फेयर में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड डिफरेंट गैसेस की कंसंट्रेशन कितनी है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज 0.036, दैट इज विच इज इक्वल टू 360 पार्ट्स पर मिलियन. ऑक्सीजन 20% and nitrogen concentration is nearly 80%. The photosynthetic response of C3 and C4 plants available to carbon dioxide concentration is variable. C3 plants में तो वो कितनी, अगर तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कंसंट्रेशन 500 ppm तक हो जाए तो रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस इंक्रीज होता रहेगा, बिकॉज द more the concentration of carbon dioxide, more it will combine with Rubisco और C3 साइकिल जो है वो चलता रहेगा. लेकिन C4 प्लांट्स में नॉर्मली द रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस इंक्रीजेज with the increase in concentration of carbon dioxide, but the saturation level is attained at the concentration of carbon dioxide which is 360 parts per million. तो ये, and it is expected that by the end of 2020, the current year, the carbon dioxide concentration will become 600 parts per million. So अगर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की कंसंट्रेशन ज़्यादा हो जाएगी then C3 plants will be benefited more. Another factor, the other factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis, they are nutrient supply. The most required nutrient by the plant is nitrogen, because nitrogen is the basic constituent of chlorophyll and the enzyme Rubisco. which is required in all the carbon reactions. Reduction in the nitrogen amount or nitrogen supply, it adversely affects the rate of photosynthesis. और रूबिस्को अभी जो एंजाइम है which is the most essential enzyme for reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates, it alone accounts for more than half of the total leaf nitrogen. So reduction in the nitrogen amount, it decreases the rate of photosynthesis, but in general all the essential elements, they affect the rate of photosynthesis. Now the internal factors or the genetic factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis, internal factors they include leaf age, leaf angle, and leaf orientation. They have prominent effect on the rate of photosynthesis. If the leaf undergoes senescence, that is, it means it turns yellow due to aging. Agar if leaf turns yellow due to aging, then there is loss of chlorophyll, and this leads to the deactivation of enzymes, deactivation of photosynthetic enzymes, and as a result the rate of photosynthesis decreases. So internal factors like leaf angle, leaf age, leaf orientation, they also affect the rate of photosynthesis. And the if the leaf becomes yellow, then there is loss of chlorophyll, there is deactivation of photosynthetic enzymes, and ultimately the rate of photosynthesis decreases. So these are the factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis, and with this we are finished with this chapter.